Hello, what is up everybody? RL57 here, back with yet another diecast car video, and as you can see in front of me, you can clearly tell that I have something from the previous Kaido House Mini GT video. I have the Kaido House 10 version 1, as well as the Nissan GTR R34 Kaido Works. And what I'm gonna showcase to you today is something actually special, and it is quite new for the December lineup of things. Today we have the Kaido House Mini GT 2023 for 2023 and 2024. Number 72 Nissan Skyline GTR R33 Kaido Works. Now, if you don't know about Kaido House, they actually made the new GTR R33. Now, this is basically a new casting, of course, for Kaido House themselves. So yeah, let me just show you here. This is the front of the box. As you can tell, Kaido House right here, the name of the car, GTR, and of course something sort of like an illustration of the car right there, which is nice. So the full box art is fully purple, as you can tell. Kaido House Mini GT, metal body chassis and opening hood. Designed in Los Angeles by Junimai Kaido House LLC. 72 Nissan Skyline GTR R33. Here is the side. Now you have a bit of some like faded graffiti art of Kaido House right there. It says, as what I can see. Kaido House, KaidoHouse.com, Instagram, I guess, number 0. I don't know what's the 04. Never mind. GTR, big one right here, and looking at the bottom, car culture for all scales, Kaido House, Nissan Motor Corporations, TSM models. Of course, Kaido House is beneath TSM, which of course creates BBR models, Kaido House and Mini GT, ages 14 and up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. So what you do is lay it flat, take it out. So yeah, that's the bottom of the box. Now here now we have Kaido House car culture for all scales. Kaido House again in this sort of like this carbon fiber like design, which is nice on the side. Skyline and the Kaido House, and let's see, did we get a chase? Of course not, because if you've seen my shorts video previously, you might know already that I got basically the regular one, and obviously not a chase or anything. But yeah, overall that's pretty sick. So that's the inside of the box. Now we can put back that in there and put it at the back. So here we have the Kaido House Nissan GTR R33 Skyline in this awesome looking dark purple. And let's just straight away put it on the turntable for now. So here it is, this lovely looking GTR R33. Now it looks gorgeous. Basically, of course, you know that this is Kaido House, and Kaido House normally does their own custom like body kits, which looks very nice. Like they did very well with the R34 with their Kaido Works-esque type of design. It's something different from what the company Pandem, like Rocket Bunny, and also Liberty Works like to do. It's something quite different, and I do really like it. I mean, they have their unique style of making real life like car builds, like designs and whatever, and they do the same thing for their 1/64 scale models, which honestly looking pretty great. Now of course, like I said just now, this is the first like debut. Obviously this is the first color that it released in, which is in this dark purple, which looks awesome. Now they did mention it earlier that they will be doing like a prototype sample and will be producing the actual thing, and now basically I already got my hands on it. I'm not sure if other people like somewhere in the US will get it. I'm not sure when, But basically, the whole like Southeast Asia should get by in around November to January. Hopefully, now for me in Malaysia, of course, we already got our hands on it in December. Basically, many resellers, local resellers, got their hands on it early by distributors, basically, and basically they got their hands on the Kaido house R33. So basically, this is it. So yeah, you'll see many people getting this. People like from Malaysia, of course, they'll be getting this in somewhere in December. Whereas like other people, maybe they will get it in sort of like January or so or more. I'm not sure. Some maybe even get in November. Who knows actually? But yeah, let's get back to this R33, which looks lovely. Now, I would say in this sort of like metallic purple-ish color, it's not definitely the same with an R34, which I've done a review of a few weeks ago. Now, it's not totally the same, but I would say it's a great competitor to it because, well, GTR, and another thing is they're both under the same Kaido house body kit and whatnot. There are some differences, there are some similarities, which I want to point out later. So for now, let's take a look at the car itself. So here it is, the Nissan GTR R33 Skyline, and I don't know how would you look at it in camera. I mean, it's kinda dark purplish black. I mean, if I look at it from the camera, it does look a bit like dark purple and black at the same time. But if you look at it in real life, it's basically in a very dark purple, which is I would say it's fine, I guess. I mean, they're trying to capture the color of the car. So we'll start from the side right here. Love the rims here, quite similar to the one that I recently reviewed, which is the R34 with the same sort of rims, which are 6 spokes, but those are in silver. These ones are in like chrome-ish bronze. Also 6 spokes, which I do really like, which is nice. So KNW at the back right there, a big long full stripe from the back to the front, which is nice. Graddy right here, of course, it has the graddy element similar to the R34. It says work on the bottom right hand of the door, which is cool. What's that logo there? Is that GT? Yeah, is that GT logo? I forgot what it's meant to be for, but yeah, maybe people that know, of course, they would know. And yeah, that's for the side, looking pretty slick, I would say. Less simplistic than the R34, but yeah, at least it's something. It looks pretty nice. Moving on to the front, we do have the headlights, which are plastic. As you can tell, plastic pieces, not your regular like printed headlights or anything. But yeah, overall pretty sick. You have the tiny front grille as well as the bigger grille at the bottom. Of course, you have the GTR logo right there, and if you see closely at the bottom part of the grille, you can see that it says Greddy, similar to what we got from the R34, if you might recall it correctly. If you look at it close, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it does say Greddy on both of them. So yeah, that's a thing I want to highlight about. So yeah, overall pretty sick. You have this bit of a front splitter at the front, which looks awesome. You have a bit of some Greddy symbols over there above the headlights. Oops! Oh my god! Almost fell. So it says Kaido House right there. You have a little bit of some carbon fiber texture. Apart from the hood, I mean, like it's 50% of the hood. So yeah, in the middle right here, which looks awesome. I mean, Kaido House, and then you have the carbon fiber. It looks pretty nice. Overall, the hood's pretty simplistic, I would say. Nothing too much compared to the R34. The R34 just says Greddy on the hood, which yeah, overall pretty sick. And then you have the Nissan car banner, the windshield banner, which, yeah, pretty nice. I mean, it's simple but pretty cool. Nothing on the roof or anything. Gray interior, which is nice. Here is the other side, if you are wondering. Pretty similar to the other side. Overall, nothing much difference. And let's move on to the back. Of course, we do have their rear lights. Of course, they have the double rear lights on each side. Nissan logo, Skyline GTR logo. What's that license plate say? Kaido R33 for Kaido R33, looking pretty good. And ooh, we actually have like a mini GT sponsor right there, which is, of course, they're like under the same company, of course, but still. Like to highlight that it says mini GT, which looks awesome. You have twin exhaust pipes on this side, which is in chrome silver, obviously pretty nice. And what does it say right there? Kaido something, Kaido Works, I'm not sure. I think it says Kaido Works, like a graffiti design. Now sadly, if you look at the back right here, it doesn't have that similar sort of like roll cage that the R34 got, the roll cage treatment, which it didn't sadly get. Now the R34, I would say, wins when it comes to the roll cage part, but R33 doesn't. But yeah, maybe there will be some like key differences between the R33 and R34, which maybe the R34 doesn't have, but the R33 does. Who knows? And let's move on to the base. So here it is, their regular Kaido House purple base, purple blue type of color base, which looks great. Kaido House Mini GT. What's that say? 1994 Nissan Skyline GTR R33. And what, I don't know what else does it say there, but yeah, overall that's what I can read so far. Overall pretty sick, do love it. And let's take a look at the opening feature, shall we? If I can. There it is, the opening hood. Now yeah, here is the opening hood. I'm not sure if you can clearly see it or not, but the hood is somewhere similar to the R34 Skyline. Now yeah, you do have the like golden sort of like engine block, which looks awesome, similar to the R34. Let me just crack open the hood for the R34. I'll be right back. I need to get, there we go, simple enough. So I got the R34 open. Let's make a side-by-side comparison for the hood. So for a closer look here, we have the R34 on the right and the R33 on the left. How do I make these focus? Hold on, I need to focus on both. Okay, there you go. So the R33 on the left right here, of course we have that golden engine part as well. And I think those are engine guards. I'm not sure what they call it, the silvery bits. But yeah, overall it's pretty like detailed, which I do really like. Whereas the R34 on the right, they actually kind of look similar. Like the R33 and R34 engines kind of look pretty similar, I would say. I don't see any much key differences between each other. So I'm assuming both of them should be the same. So I'm just going to show you up close to those who want to see the hood in detail. I assume I already showed the R34 engine in the previous video, so I don't need to show it again. That's the R33 hood. Let's see if it rolls. Yeah, it does roll smoothly, because when I see the tires on the car being so low, and the whole body of the car being so low, I thought it's gonna be very low to the ground, where it may hit the ground, but it didn't, surprisingly. So that's pretty sick. Just gonna put the R33 and R34 side by side. Maybe, you know what, yeah, we'll change it up a bit. So we shall put it like that. Man, it looks sick. R33, R34, both side by side, looking pretty nice. I do really like it. Now, I am gonna say, okay, I am not entirely sure whether I am gonna collect more of these Kaido houses or not. I cannot guarantee, but it depends on which casting's great, I would say. Like these GTRs, I would say, I'm a big fan of the R34, like you know already. R33, it depends, like, if I like it, I will buy it. But if it's like something like, I don't know, a different model like a Datsun, that one may depend. I mean, it depends whether I like the casting or not. If I don't, then I wouldn't buy it. If I will, then I will. But it depends basically on what casting it's about. Like, I heard that they're releasing another casting in the future, which is like sort of like an NSX type car. If I'm not mistaken, that should be also a Kaido Works car, which that one may depend. I'm not sure whether that will be like a great hit or not in the stores or anything. Maybe I will buy it, maybe I will not. I mean, it depends on my perception of Kaido House. It depends. I mean, Kaido House, they're a reasonably priced brand, I would say. It would cost somewhere around, how much do Kaido House normally, I think Kaido Houses normally cost like, by now it should be 15 to 20 US dollars, which should be like 90 to 120 Malaysian ringgit in my currency, which is a fair deal, I would say, for a car like this. I mean, the details there, everything's basically there, just that it depends on whether I will buy it or not. It's something different from Time Micro. Time Micro leaves their car either stock, or maybe they'll do a bit of tweaks, but they'll still maintain like the original car. But for this one, is basically a whole another level and basically a different story. It depends on me whether I will buy more Kaido houses or maybe I'll pass on them. It depends. But yeah, overall, this R33 Kaido Works looking pretty nice. I mean, it's a great competitor to like put side by side with the R34, I would say. And overall, the design of the car, the design language, of course people love it. But for like a casting like this, of course, obviously people would love to see a car like this. And hopefully they will make more colors, but I won't sadly collect all of the colors. Basically, like the R34 too, I only collect like one color up till now. I didn't buy any of the other colors anyways. But yeah, it may depends on the condition, of course. If I were to buy any other Kaido House products, I might actually buy the Kaido House and Kaido House June Imai like figurines with the children. I might buy that to add to like the Kaido House collection or so. Maybe to add more to the diorama, basically, so that it would look great. But other than that, if it's about cars, it would depend. Like, it depends on the situation. But yeah, overall, this R33, love it, pretty sick. Do recommend to buy it. But if you're gonna buy comparing to the R34, I'd say still go to the R34. But if you don't have the R34 and you love more to the R33 type of style, then go ahead, grab the R33 as fast as you can, because both of these cars are basically like hot items basically, especially the R34. R33 is also a hot item, but not too much, but both are lovely, I would say. For collection, yes, definitely you should get it, but for the price, I would say, of course, it's more than Mini GT would sell, more than BBR, but still, overall, it's still a mid. Great looking casting, love it. I mean, comparing to like other expensive brands, I would say it's in that level. The Kaido House R33, definitely in that level, pretty sick. Once again, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. See my other videos. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you soon, and bye bye.